Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video we are going to discuss about the professional level exams of ACCA, and in my previous video I have explained about skill level papers of ACCA, and I would request you to watch that video first before watching this video. And let's start our today's discussion. So, as you know, in ACCA there are three levels of exam: foundation, skills, and strategic professional exam. And in strategic professional, you have total fixed exam, but you have to give only 4 exams. Okay. Today we are going to discuss about this level. Let's start from our first paper of strategic business leader. The strategic business leader is a professional level paper, and it's focused on real world business scenario and leadership skill like analysis of industry, analysis of different companies, what are the advantage, disadvantage of that specific company in the specific industry, whether company should expand in the area or not. So these analysis and technical skills you get in the strategic business leader, and it's a very powerful paper in ACCA. It gives us very practical knowledge, and the key area which you should focus in strategic business leader is leadership and governance, strategy and business analysis, risk management and internal control, ethics and professional skills, communication and stakeholder management. The exam format of strategic business leader is duration of 3 hours and 15 minutes. I think I have typed in the presentation, but the duration is now 3 hours and 15 minutes, and total marks is 100. And you get a briefing information of the industry 14 days before, and that industry and company will be tested in the exam on different scenarios like whether company should invest, how the digital transformation strategy, and like other different topics which you get in different exhibits. Okay, the pre-fin you get 14 days before, but the exhibit information is provided in the exam only. So that's the exam format. And the pass rate of strategic business leader is 50%. The exam tips of strategic business leader is read a case very carefully before answering, use report format, and not only for report, you have to use every format correctly, and you have to manage your time, and you should focus on ethics and logic also. And I would say that practice as much questions you can. Okay, जितने भी पेपर कर सकते हो करो, एंड प्रीफिन इंफॉर्मेशन जो भी रिलीफ हो, जो भी आए उसे डेली ज़रूर याद करना, ताकि उसमें से इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स जो हैं कवर कर सको. एंड द professional skill marks are available in the professional level exams: communication, commercial acumen, analysis, skepticism and evaluation. I will explain this professional skills in my another video. Right now it's not important. And there are technical marks paper which is 80 marks. You have to give clear structure and concept clarity in the answers, because at the end concept clarity it works, and how you write the answer, it very affects the performance of your paper and your marks. So and practice the questions. 0.8 minutes per marks. So try to practice question with 1.5 or 1.6 minutes per mark, because like if there is any random scenario available in the question, so you should have some buffer time available. Okay, let's move to our next paper, which is strategic business reporting. Strategic business reporting focus on advanced financial reporting using IFRS standards. It tests interpretation, professional judgment, and real-world reporting skills. Like the topics which you will study in financial reporting, you will study more topics in strategic business reporting, like share-based payment and other standards में जो चीज़ें पहले नहीं थी, जो बेसिक था थोड़ा सा, वो अब और भी ज़्यादा आएगा, like consolidation. Then the key area which you should focus in SBR is IFRS standards, group financial, ethics and professional judgment, financial analysis and interpretation, current issues in reporting, ठीक है. The exam format for SBR exam is duration 3 hours 15 minutes including reading and planning time. The 15 minutes which you have provided is for reading. The total marks is 100. There are two sections of the exam, section A and section B. In section A you have two questions, total 50 marks. One question is 30 marks, which is consolidation question, and second question, or I would say like second task, would be of 20 marks, in which you have sub questions. Around 10 marks is for ethics, and the rest of part can be of different IFRS or IF standard. And in section B you have two compulsory question of 50 marks, which contains multiple IF and IFRS. The pass rate of December 2025 is 48% as per ACCA official, and the exam tip for SBR is that you require strong IFRS understanding, and you should explain answer, not just number. You should know how to write and practice interpretation questions. Ethics is a easy scoring area, so you should like write about 5 or 10 ethics question, and that is enough for the ethics part. Then the common question types is consolidation adjustment, IFRS application scenario, ethic based case question, discussion plus explanation questions. The high scoring area, first of course ethics, then interpretation, working in consolidation, fetch extra marks, then professional explanation. Okay, so let's move to our next paper, Advanced Financial Management, AFM. Advanced Financial Management focus on strategic financial decision making. It covers investment appraisal, risk management, and financial strategy. Some of the topics which you have already learned in financial management and skill level, which will also be covered here, and some new topics. The key area which you should cover in AFM is investment appraisal, like net present value, internal rate of return, and risk management and hedging, business valuation, financial merger and acquisitions. The exam format of AFM is duration 3 hours 15 minutes including reading and planning time. The total marks is 100. It's a CBE exam, computer based exam. There are two sections, section A and section B. In section A you have compulsory case study question of 50 marks, and the focus area with investment appraisal, business valuation, and strategic discussions. And in section B you have choice. You have to attempt two questions out of three questions available of 25 marks each. So 50 marks in section A and 50 marks in section B. Section B covers risk management, financing, and advanced financial techniques, and it's a mix of numerical and theory based questions. The exam tips for your AFM is practice numericals regularly, learn hedging techniques properly, show clear workings, time management is very crucial, and the common question types in AFM exam is investment appraisal, business valuation, risk management and hedging, financing decision and cost of capital, mergers, acquisition, restructuring scenarios, and the high scoring area with correct calculation with clear workings. I have said this many times. The clear calculations and clear working notes will fetch more marks. Okay, proper technique selection, linking answers to given scenario, clear explanation along with numbers, and logical recommendations at the end. The pass rate is 45% as per ACCA official. Let's move to our another exam, Advanced Performance Management. Advanced Performance Management focus on performance evaluation and strategic decision making. It emphasizes real world application and analytical thinking. Okay, the key area which you should cover in APM is performance measurement and KPIs, strategic planning and control, variance analysis, big data and analytics, and decision making techniques. Okay, PM is like more of management accounting, like management accounting type. Okay, so performance, variance analysis, big data and analytics, you have to generate internal information, okay, from the financial statements. So like analysis can be done, and management performance can be reviewed. Okay, And the exam format for APM is 3 hour 15 minute again, total marks 100, FEB exam. And you have same section A, one compulsory case study question, and in section B you have two questions you have to attempt out of 3 questions. Okay, this presentation and all the other presentation file video is available on my Telegram channel. So please join the Telegram channel from the given link below, so you can have access to all these presentations. The exam tip for APM exam is you should focus on application, not theory. Like rote learning is never helps in ACCA. Okay, you have to apply the concept, use logical reasoning in answers, structure answers properly. You have to practice case studies. Okay, the common question types in APM is evaluation of performance using KPIs, analysis of business scenarios and decision making, variance analysis with interpretation, strategic planning and performance issues, discussion on modern topics like big data, AI, sustainability, and the high scoring area with logical explanation linked to scenario, use of real world business reasoning, well structured answers, applying models, and clear justification of recommendations. The pass rate is very low in APM, 41%. And our second last paper is Advanced Audit and Assurance, AAA. Advanced Audit and Assurance focus on advanced auditing and professional judgment, like the topics you have covered in audit. Like the topics you have covered in your audit and assurance, there are much advanced topic in advanced audit and assurance. Okay, and many practical questions also. You don't have to read financial statements much, and you mostly attempt test of control questions, substantive procedure, audit risk and response. But here you have many more things to do and many more questions you have to attempt. The key area in AAA: audit risk and planning, audit procedure, audit reporting, ethics and professional issues, and current issues in auditing. Exam format is same, 3 hour 15 minute, 100 marks, one section A question of 50 marks each, one section A question of 50 marks. In section B you have two compulsory questions of 25 marks each, which cover audit procedure, reporting, and current issues. It's a mix of practical scenario and theory based application. And the exam tip for AAA: always relate answer to given scenario, use audit terminology. Journal language will not help much, and you will waste your precious time in exam. You should focus on risk procedure linkage. Practice past exam questions regularly. Common question types: audit risk identification and evaluation, defining audit procedure, audit planning and strategy question, ethics and professional issue scenario, audit reporting and modifications. And the high scoring area for AAA is correct identification of audit risk, well explained audit procedure, use of proper audit language, linking answer to scenario, and structured answer with headings. The pass rate low in AAA, 38%. And our last exam is advanced taxation. I am explaining the UK variant of advanced taxation. You can select the variant of advanced taxation as per your preparation and as per your knowledge. Advanced taxation is focus on applying UK tax rule in real world scenario. It develops practical skills and advise individual and business on tax planning and compliance. It's a highly technical paper and it works on both theory and practical. Like if you don't remember the dates of if you don't remember the dates of your returns, and penalties can be imposed on your client, so you have to take care of all the dates and other theory information for completing the questions. And the key area for ATX is income tax, employment, self-employment, property, corporation tax, inheritance tax, value added tax, tax planning and anti avoidance, interaction of different taxes, tax planning. And the exam format is by 3 hours 15 minutes, total marks 100. Computer based exam. In section A you have one compulsory case study question of 50 marks, include multiple taxes in one scenario, and professional skill marks are also included, and two compulsory questions of 25 marks each, which cover different tax areas separately. All questions are compulsory, no optional choice. Pass marks is 50% in every ACCA exam. Okay, exam tips are practice full length questions regularly, learn rules with logic. Rote learning will not help in ACCA, as I said. Focus on multi-tax scenario, prevent answers in clear step, keep updated with tax rules. The question types if tax planning for individual and companies, multi-tax scenario question like CGT plus IHT plus VAT, competition of tax liability, advisory questions, and ethical issues in taxation. And if you are not understanding any of the words here, so don't worry. Okay, it's a very normal thing. When you will do these exams and study for these exams, you will understand all these words very well. Okay, and the high scoring area for ATX is tax competition with workings, proper application of UK tax laws, and linking answer to scenarios, step-by-step presentation, clear practical advice and recommendation. Pass rate is 50%. And yep, that's for all professional level papers. And I would also like to add one more thing in this video. I am very soon starting a batch of business and technology and financial accounting subject of the knowledge level. So if any student want to join the batch, you can definitely watch my recording lecture on the YouTube. The whole batch going to be free. All the resources which I will use, I will upload them on my Telegram channel. And the date now, but it will be started very soon. So if you want to join and if you want to watch the sessions, so please let me know in the comments. And thank you for today's video. If you found this video helpful, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Let's meet in the next video.